Scream 4, directed by the legendary Wes Craven, is the fourth installment in the iconic Scream franchise. Neve Campbell reprises her role as the resilient Sidney Prescott, while David Arquette returns as Dewey Riley, now the town sheriff, and Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, who has retired from journalism. This installment served as a precursor to Scream, the fifth film in the series, which was released in 2022, once again directed by Wes Craven. Scream continued the legacy of the franchise, showing that even after all these years, the horror of Ghostface endures. As for a short recap of Scream 3, leading into Scream 4, the third installment concludes with Sidney in a peaceful retreat, distancing herself from the horrors of her past. However, her return to Woodsboro in Scream 4 disrupts her desire for a quiet life as the new Ghostface reignites the terror. Upon its release on April 15, 2011, Scream 4 received mixed reviews from critics. It was praised for its performances, direction by Wes Craven, and humor. Still, it faced criticism for not delivering as many scares and relying on some cliched horror tropes. Despite this, it was considered an improvement over the third film in the franchise. Financially, Scream 4 grossed $97 million worldwide on a $40 million budget, making it the lowest-grossing film in the Scream series at the time. The story opens with Sidney, who has returned to her hometown of Woodsboro after years of living in seclusion. She has authored a self-help book about her experiences surviving previous Ghostface attacks, providing her with some semblance of closure. Alongside Sidney are her old friends, Dewey Riley, now the town sheriff, and Gail Weathers, a former journalist who is now married to Dewey. Woodsboro is abuzz with the excitement of Sidney's return, but the nostalgia is short-lived. The Ghostface killer returns, once again donning the iconic mask and wielding a knife. This reignites the terror that has haunted Sidney for years. As the new murders unfold, a younger generation of high school students becomes the target of the sadistic killer. Jill Robert, Sidney's cousin, and her best friend Kirby Reed are caught in the crosshairs. Jill is desperate for her own taste of fame, seeing her cousin's past trauma as a stepping stone. This ambition puts her and Kirby directly in the path of danger. Dewey and Gail are determined to protect their town and the new generation. Dewey, as the sheriff, takes charge of the investigation, while Gail, in her investigative spirit, becomes embroiled in the case once again, despite her retirement from journalism. The suspense and tension build as the characters face new twists and turns. As the body count rises, no one is safe. Ghostface taunts his victims with unsettling phone calls and masks his true identity, making it nearly impossible to distinguish friend from foe. Amidst the chaos, suspicion falls on multiple characters. Trevor, Jill's ex-boyfriend, becomes a prime suspect, but the web of suspicion extends to others in the tight-knit community. As the characters grapple with their fear and paranoia, Sidney must confront her past demons and use her survival instincts to outwit the killer once more. The film doesn't shy away from the meta-commentary on the horror genre itself, acknowledging the rules and cliches that have defined it for decades. This self-awareness adds a layer of complexity to the narrative as the characters attempt to predict the killer's next move. Throughout the film, the tension escalates as characters are hunted one by one. The suspenseful cat-and-mouse game reaches its climax in a harrowing and bloody showdown. Ultimately, the film's climax unveils the true identity of the Ghostface killer and the motivations behind the murders. Scream 4 is a rollercoaster of scares, suspense, and unexpected twists. Neve Campbell delivers a powerful performance as Sidney Prescott, blending vulnerability and strength in her portrayal of a survivor haunted by her past. The chemistry between David Arquette's Dewey and Courtney Cox's Gail Weathers adds depth to the story, showcasing the evolution of their characters' relationship. Emma Roberts and Hayden Panettiere inject fresh energy into the film as Jill Roberts and Kirby Reed, two characters determined to survive the horror that has plagued their town. The supporting cast, including Nico Tortorella as Trevor, Rory Culkin as Charlie, and Marley Shelton as Deputy Judy Higgs, all contribute to the film's suspenseful atmosphere. Wes Craven's direction is masterful, delivering a balance of horror and wit that the Scream franchise is known for. The film keeps audiences guessing until the very end, with a conclusion that subverts expectations and pays homage to the series' legacy. So, in a groundbreaking twist towards the end of Scream 4, the franchise's history takes an unexpected turn. For the first time, there are not just 2 but 3 killers, upending the classic formula that fans have come to expect. This revelation adds a new layer of complexity to the story, with each killer having their own motivations and agendas. What sets Scream 4 apart from its predecessors is its clever utilization of modern technology and the ever-evolving landscape of horror. The film's sharp writing and self-awareness makes the standout entry in the franchise. The integration of social media, live streaming, and viral videos into the plot highlights the changing nature of fear in the digital age, where information spreads like wildfire and anyone can become a celebrity, even a killer. Director Wes Craven masterfully combines suspense, humor, and a meta-narrative that pays homage to the horror genre. The film respects its roots while offering a fresh take on the familiar Scream formula. This balance of nostalgia and innovation resonated with audiences and critics alike. All these components, from the return of beloved characters to the introduction of new faces, the 2 killers' shocking reveal, and the clever commentary on the influence of social media, come together to make Scream 4. As the legacy of Ghostface continues to evolve, Scream 4 leaves a lasting impression on fans, proving that even in the digital age, horror remains as chilling and captivating as ever. With its unexpected twists and compelling characters, this film reinvigorates the Scream series and sets the stage for a new era of terror, reminding us that the horror genre is always ready to adapt and terrify. This was all about the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, share your experience in the comment box, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.